Hello, we are
Endless.
We're a dance and music group that is based in Bergen, and now we're going to introduce ourselves.
Let's go.
So,
My name is Nisa. I'm soon turning 16 and I'm from Bergen.
My name is Seri. That's my stage name. I'm 16 and I dance and stuff.
I'm okay. I'm 19. I live here in Bergen at least. I'm not really from here.
where are you from?
A small village.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ViVi, and I'm one of the first members from of Endless.
Me too.
Yay! Anyways,
Let's
we
play elevator music.
What? No.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about our group development and hardship we face and some different stuff that we do to keep our group going since we're an independent group. So we have to do everything ourselves.
Yeah, really hard.
Yeah.
That sounded sarcastic.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, we have a really tight schedule.
Yeah. We mostly have dance practice, but we also have studio times where we make music and practice our vocals.
Yeah, record covers, for example. We don't really post covers, but we record
But we
them.
do record them,
We do
yeah.
record them.
We might post them in future
Hmm.
because we had
Interesting.
some performances of songs that we were working on.
Ripperoni.
Lord.
As you can probably not hear, there's another person here, Nisa. She is our new member.
Our newest member.
Yeah, our newest member. She has been around for like a month and a little.
Maybe two.
What?
When
She
did
joined
you
in
join?
December.
When did you join in
In the
December?
beginning of December.
So like a month.
Month and a
Month and
A
a
month and a
Uh-huh.
half.
month and a tail.
Oh, what?
a tail.
Yeah.
Sure.
So she's getting used to our schedule too.
Yeah, Nisa, how's it been joining our group when we're so busy?
It's been busy.
Oh, really?
Really? Interesting.
It's hard to make time.
Do you like us or do you want to leave?
I want to leave.
Oh, well, that was expected.
Do you think it's stressful?
Stressful for sure.
What is the most stressful part of our schedule or the stuff we do?
Yeah.
Like managing school between.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I
It's so
can-
hard.
I can
I
relate.
didn't say nothing.
I can relate to that.
It's really hard because all of us have different school schedule with the same practice schedule, and we practice and have studio and stuff every day. So
yeah.
it's hard to find time. Which we don't-
Especially now where 3 of us are gonna graduate and Aki here is already in university. So you really have to focus on school right now, but it's now we don't have the time to do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
What about the most fun part of our practices?
Is there any fun part?
The
performance?
tea. Drinking tea is
Drinking
fun.
tea.
Drinking tea.
Oh yeah, one of our practice rooms. Shout out to Uatutu. We have a kitchen there, so we almost
Almost.
always
Always.
we always make tea and spill some tea there.
I mean, what?
Yeah, and we steal cookies. Don't tell anyone.
Why did you say that?
Yeah, just reveal.
Hashtag exposing endless.
Well, okay, anyway, you have to say one fun thing. Don't make people think we're tortured.
Well, when we learn dances, it's not fun because me and Seri, we fight so much.
Oh, yeah,
All
yeah.
the time.
Maybe we should, explain how we learn them. Basically, we just, come to practice, all 4 of us, and then we just learn the dances together so that it looks, clean.
Yeah, we get the moves right the first time instead of learning them wrong
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
doing
have
the
to
same
correct them.
Doing the same thing because relearning, yes, I pronounced that. Relearning a dance is much harder than just learning it
Yeah.
there altogether.
Yeah.
And yeah, me and Seri fight a
lot.
lot. There's a lot of
A
screaming
lot.
and jumping out the window. Actually,
Yeah, that happened.
we just
That
go out the
happens.
window and just leave because
What?
No, but it just happens, because me and Vivi both have, strong opinions.
Yeah.
Strong as heck opinions.
and even if you know that it's wrong, you're like, yes, I'm right. And even if you know you're right, you're like, yes, I'm right. and Aki and Nisa are just like
Standing in the
there.
corner. Nisa's like,
No,
Lamo.
I'm not standing in the corner anymore. I'm just trying to break you two apart from each other, and like you go to one corner and you go to one corner, and now go be ashamed of yourself.
That never happened, but it should happen.
It should.
I
Let's
just
go.
stand there. I don't know what to do when you guys fight. I'm just like, should I just practice myself?
No.
You'll get used to
Listen. You have to scream the alphabet real
Yeah, we
loud.
used to do that.
What?
Yeah, we used to
When we
do
wanted
that.
to distract ourselves, I
From
remember fighting, or when we were like working out, jogging, and we just
yeah.
started screaming the alphabet because it distracts us.
Yeah,
And if we used to like get pissed at each other like so much that we're about to,
like hit each other. That happens all the time.
so I'm like, no, I'm right, and they're like A B C D. I mean, it works.
It works.
Yeah, but
What a
back
great
to the fun
strategy.
part.
Yeah. Well,
So
anyway.
so our schedule, we practice almost every day in the
Almost
week.
every day,
I
yeah.
think is, do we have 5 times a week now?
Right
yeah,
now,
I think so.
we don't,
5
we don't have practice on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, so 5.
but we actually have like studio time on Mondays, but we don't usually go right now.
Yeah,
we don't
right
know,
now.
we don't even know if we have this.
Yeah, right now is a
Nice.
different time.
And
Lamo.
Wednesday, yeah, we always have like on the free days we have like photo shoots, and meetings for like we
Meetings,
just have stuff.
Yeah, just to discuss like our practice locations and like future things we do, like the boring part, the paperwork and stuff.
Yeah, because
basically.
we
Filling out applications,
Yeah.
writing applications, planning.
we
It's a
often
lot.
apply like for money for our projects because we're
Yeah,
broke
for financial
teenagers.
support
Yeah.
from the state.
And we actually get financial support sometimes, which helps us to improve for
Content.
social media content. Yeah,
Content.
content.
Continent.
Seri!
Well, anyway, what's next? Lamo.
Can you like?
Yeah, we
not?
usually practice.
It's my new course word.
Wow.
We
Usually
usually
we
way.
practice.
we
Yeah,
usually,
we were gonna talk about our schedule.
We have.
we usually practice from
Didn't we?
around 2 to 4 hours
Yeah.
a day.
No, not 2. We never have 2. We only have 3.
Yeah, 3 to 4, but sometimes we go
Full
full after
out.
2 hours if
Oh, yeah,
we're like.
maybe.
We're just
done.
like, I don't want to do
I
this.
wanna
And,
go home.
sometimes people stay like they don't leave
Yeah,
at the same time as the rest of the group.
Yeah,
because
some
they have-
members do like solo practices as well.
To improve like on themselves, I guess.
Yeah.
And for me, probably the hardest day is Sunday
Oh.
because we have dance practice from 3
To
p.m.
6.
to 6 and 6 p.m. to like around 10. We have studio time.
Yeah.
So that day is really tiring and we're always hungry. And shout out to
Typo.official on Instagram or something.
or producer, friend, manager,
Manager.
whatever. She always brings us food if we ask her to.
For me, actually, the hardest day is Saturday because I feel like on Friday I go home and like, yes, there's no school, like I can go chill, but then I have to wake up at 10 the next
Yeah,
morning.
I totally agree.
Yeah, Saturday's the worst.
Because
Yeah.
you just expect that Saturday is the day you sleep in
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just chill.
But it doesn't happen.
it doesn't happen anyway.
I think Thursday's the worst.
Why?
I don't know. I just
It's right after school.
I rush.
Friday's also right after school. Like,
Not for-
right after school. I
not
can't
for
even go
me.
home. I don't have time for that.
Me neither. I finish at 2 and practice starts at 3, so I have to like
Blast.
go there and like chill for half an hour.
I don't know. Yeah, also Saturdays. I feel like I can't really do much because we have practice from 12 to 3 and I can't do anything before that. And after that I'm like,
No.
I just don't want. I can't be bothered to do anything after practicing. I just want to go home and sleep.
Me.
Or, yeah, I don't know. We have no time to do stuff, but we still hang out. And the thing we do that is really good is that that friendship and business group stuff is 2 different things.
Yeah, for us.
So if we like fight for like at dance practice, as said before, there's a lot of fighting, but we don't take that outside the practice rooms
Yeah.
or studio.
As
So,
soon as we step out, we just like casual conversation.
yeah.
Yeah, that happens always. Like me and Seri fight like horribly, and we step out and everything just
Except for that one time when about the umbrella.
It was about the umbrella.
Thought of an umbrella.
My umbrella
It
is
was-
still gone.
It was so
me.
it was so bad.
Explain, what is
okay,
this?
so the thing is that Seri was bringing an umbrella to practice. This was at U82. So was this a Sunday we're going to the studio?
I think
so.
so.
So when we were packing our stuff to go to the studio, she couldn't find her umbrella. So they were like, "Oh my god!"
No. She left her umbrella at my house, and I was bringing it to her, and I put it
No.
in her backpack.
You borrowed
Are you
my
guys
umbrella.
bringing up the fight?
Whatever.
Anyway, let me explain.
Anyway, she had my umbrella. That's
Yeah.
the story.
Okay, guys, don't
borrowed
start
it.
fighting.
Anyway.
Yeah, from the start, you had her umbrella and you
Yeah.
were giving it back. But the thing is that when we were leaving the studio, we couldn't find the umbrella and they started fighting. And normally, when we step out of U2, we just start talking
About
casually.
cupcakes.
Yeah, for example.
Normally.
But when we, they didn't talk for the entire trip back home.
What?
Except for when Vicky's mom called Seri.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And we're like, yeah, your mom is calling. And Vivi were like, yeah.
Hi mom.
Hi, Mom.
What?
Yeah, and we were sitting like across each other, and you were just like sitting there, just like, yeah, that's awkward, I guess.
Yeah,
I was really mad, but I guess
It was
there's
an umbrella.
it was pouring. I was really sad.
Yeah, well, you took an umbrella from U2.
Yeah, well, anyway, that's over. Let's not fight it about
Yeah.
the umbrella again.
So yeah, there's a lot of hardships we face. Usually because we don't have
Fighting
any
over
discipline.
that. We don't really have like a trainer, so we have to like do everything ourselves. So
Yeah.
when we fight, there is no way we can like no one can stop it because we
Yeah.
don't have a person who is like above us.
Like superior, yeah.
So we don't
Authority.
have so we don't have anyone. We're like,
Right.
okay, cut it out.
Yeah,
Let's
stop
continue.
it, Susan.
Yeah,
Sharpen yourself.
sharpen yourself. Let's continue practicing. There is none of that. We just have to wait.
Yeah, but like as more time passes, we become, I guess, more mature and experienced.
Yeah.
So we don't spend as much time
Fighting anymore.
Or like if we fight to practice before, like half a year ago, we used to just like sit and chill for an half an hour, not
Oh
talk.
yeah, I remember.
We had like mental breakdowns while learning dances.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was before Aki and Nisa
fun
joined.
times
But after that, we just learned to
chill.
because we can't really use time.
Yeah, we can
Spend time on fighting.
waste our time on not learning, you know.
When we can improve and learn meanwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah, another really hard thing about being like an independent group, that we always have to find out the different locations ourselves, and sometimes they get double booked.
Oh yeah.
And that's
the worst. Absolutely.
It has happened a lot of times, but it has been a long time since it's happened. So if it happens like now, I will flip out.
I will flip my shoes.
We have been double booked. I remember.
Keeping it PG.
You do that every day.
You have your shoes on.
You can still flip them.
I remember
look at
once.
Whoa.
I remember once mine and Seri's keys from this practice room, they were blocked and they didn't give us any warning, and it was like really important.
Wait. Background story. Those were key cards. So we had a password. So they could be accessed and they could be blocked. So with no warning, our key cards were blocked.
And it was right before a competition that we had in Oslo.
Yeah.
And also we had another performance coming up. So we spent the day practicing at the mall.
Yeah, because we had no other practice room. That was
We just
so
went to,
disappointing.
like, a quiet place in the mall and just put on some music from our phones and practice.
Yeah.
It was so sad. And because
I was depressed.
yeah, we sometimes
You're always
There's
Is it
like-
okay to say that?
No, it's not.
we have places booked like that we go to every week, but sometimes there are this place Fisak that we can book a day in advance, and everyone who dances in Bergen starts off there. But I really don't like that location. Who does?
It has no windows and the lights.
and
is depressing.
and the door doesn't have a lock, so
Yeah.
you can't lock it. So anyone can you can't really close it properly either. So you don't hear when someone opens the door. They just push it open, and suddenly there's a child standing there watching you practice, and you're like, "Can you leave?" And they're like, "No."
Yeah,
because they're children.
Just
Yeah.
imagine like an indoor skating park with more rooms for activities. Like,
yeah, like trampolines and stuff.
yeah, there's like one practice room, 2 random rooms, and like a skating park. Just imagine that.
Acrobatics room.
Yeah, there's just like a bunch of random
And it's
people.
a free location for
Yeah.
teenagers and children.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of random people coming in and out, so anyone can like come in and annoy you forever.
Except you telling them though,
Yeah.
and then they get yelled at. That's
That
fun.
one time was really
You.
hilarious.
That's fun.
When?
When those two guys
Those
kept
two, like,
annoying us.
Hi.
And you went telling on them, and
And
they
they were
came
like,
back,
"Okay,
and they
do
were,
it."
and you can't, yeah, and they were like, yeah, do it, and you actually did it.
Yeah, I
and then
did.
they came back, and they were like, yeah, and you shouldn't break in at night, and they were like, we didn't break in at night.
And then it was actually them who broke in, and I was
Yeah.
just standing there laughing. Like, all of it was hilarious.
Like speaking of being not innocent.
Right, like that place is really weird. There are a lot of like sketchy teenagers there.
A
So there's
lot of
like
sketchy
police
people.
around there from time to time that come to watch us practice.
Yeah, there was a couple of police officers that walked into our practice once, and they were like, "Yeah, we looked like we were high, probably, but
We were just
Oh my
laughing.
God.
We were sweaty.
We were laughing and we were sweaty, and we were just we were tired, and they would just walk in, and we were like, "What the fuck? Why is there a?" Why are you taking?
Why are you taking a selfie?
And we were like, why are there police officers here? And then they started talking to us, like,
They're like, "What you're doing?"
greeting us and like handshakes, and we were like, yeah.
Hello, how are you guys doing?
And they were like, yeah, can we watch you? And
Yeah,
we-
because they asked what we were doing, and we had said that we were dancing, and they're like, "Really?"
So they were like, "Hi, can we watch you?"
and
maybe.
we were learning like the start of a dance, and we were like,
Yeah,
yeah.
highlights.
So we were like, okay, we had learned the chorus, so we were like, okay, let's do the chorus then.
And we did chorus of highlights, and they were
shookness.
they were like, they're like, "What is that?"
They were like, oh, you're serious.
Like, you're dancing, you're not like doing drugs here. Okay, we're like,
Well, yeah.
And then they left. But then they said they were very impressed, but then
is
they
there
left.
Yeah.
anything else that is
Yeah.
really hard?
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Before, when we used to be like 3 members in the group, before Aki and Nisa joined us, we used to be 3 people, and that doesn't really count as a group in some
Yeah.
people's books.
Yeah.
So when we were trying to like book a practice room for ourselves, we have to contact like the people by ourselves on email.
Who work there?
So we just have to tell them information about our group and ask like, "Hi, can we just book this time, this day?" And a lot of them just didn't want to give us a practice room because we were not qualified as a group.
Yeah, they said they were like wasting their time.
Yeah, I was so mad at that time because at the time I was the one like sending out a bunch of emails, and all of them said like, "Yeah, you're not a group, we don't have time for you." I was so
What
mad.
do you mean
my
not a
gosh.
group? Because as far as I know, more than 2 is a group.
Yeah, but
Right.
like 3, I guess, is a trio, but like it's
still a group.
It's still people.
Like, we still need to practice, even we're not wasting your time, we're doing stuff.
Yeah,
And like, since we're in an independent group, we have to send emails and do everything ourselves. We had some social workers help us.
shout out to Erik
Yeah,
Johan.
he's our
Thank you.
He's the best. He's the best,
He's the best.
out of people who have helped us. We had some people help us in some not really good ways. But we're not going to talk about that much.
Yeah.
It's just we're
Just some,
There are people who doesn't give a shit.
yeah, there are people who just don't
just-
do their job.
yeah, they just don't want to, I guess.
It's their job, but they just don't want to, so they just do random stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there anything fun about the process of like
What's
being-
fun, I think, is when you have struggled for a really long time and then you finally get something right and you're like, yes, I
that's
can
the
do this.
best.
I can do this.
Sometimes we like struggle learning a dance, and then we learn the whole dance, and we have like 2 or so weeks left until performance, and we have to like come to practice and practice it for 3 hours, but we're just not able to do that. We like dance it 2 times and like,
Yeah.
so what now?
Yeah, we just can't do the same choreography over and over again many times. So we just end up doing random stuff and then laughing over nothing.
Having fun. Sometimes, yeah, it's usually like Aki being like, oh, let me rest, and then me, Seri, and Nisa just like getting lit, then it's just Seri and Nisa, they're like throwing
balls
things out
at each other.
Yeah, balls at each other.
and then there's me sitting in a corner trying to sleep.
Yeah.
It's like expectations versus reality.
Yeah.
When you
basically.
expect us like sweaty, dying,
That happens, but
with
like...
fog on the mirrors in the practice room, but then like reality is us just like rolling on the floor and dying.
Yeah,
having mental breakdowns.
when we're tired, we are just having a mental breakdown. We're laughing and laying around the floor.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, the most fun part, you know. So, people
But-
must be wondering what keeps us going if we have so many
If
hardships.
everything is so hard in our life.
Well,
That's a very good question.
It's a really good question.
Because
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea.
Me neither.
Passion, I guess.
Yeah, passion, I guess.
I guess.
we worked for like 2 months.
Right.
Straight.
that word
2
doesn't
months.
exist in your dictionary.
Anyways, we worked for like 2 months straight, sweating and being tired, and all of the double bookings,
Tired.
overbooking, and all of the stuff. But at the end, we get to perform.
Yeah,
And I think it's
Yeah.
really important, like, the moment when you're on stage, the 3 minutes of being on stage, I think it's, like, so nice. Why are you laughing? No.
Cracking
It was
the
way too
knuckles again.
serious for me. I couldn't do it. I can't be serious. I don't know what that is.
You were being quiet though.
But
Okay,
the-
no,
the
it was
thing
way
really
too
is that-
legit for me. I was like,
But the thing also, when we were at that orchestra
Oh, yeah.
thing, that when we were actually treated as artists.
Yeah, we were invited
Yeah.
to perform. That was really cool.
So that's
Can't
a pro thing for
Like-
me, I think.
Yeah.
Being invited to stuff and then being treated as an artist instead of like, yeah, you don't even get a dressing room because
Yeah.
you don't need that.
Like, we
you
came-
can just dress up in the hallway where everyone can see you.
Right. We just came and they were like, we shaked hands and they gave us like a
Shaked!
Shook.
Shook.
Shook hands.
Shook us. Anyways,
We shook his hands.
and they gave us like a
Shakespeare, that's you.
oh my god, and they gave us like a backstage or like a dress-up room,
Dressing
and they were
room.
like,
Dressing
yeah,
room.
go there and there, and they're going to give you a free pass for food. It was really nice.
It was really nice when, like, you know, organizers actually know your name and, like, care to find out, like, who you are, you know?
And then we have rehearsals. They
Oh no.
like, you know, doing choreography for 3 minutes straight is actually really difficult. You okay? Anyways, it's not difficult, but it's tiring. Like, you run out of the breath.
Yeah,
Anyways,
breath.
and when you're at the rehearsal, they want to fix the lights, the sound, and everything. So they want you to dance like 7 times without stopping, like again and again and again.
Yeah.
And you're like, you just stop and you're like, can you do it again? And you're like, can I get water?
And the thing is that you see like K-pop stars, for example, they're doing like rehearsals, but there are like of course they have no energy when they're doing it, so they don't lose their
Right.
energy.
Yeah.
But we feel like if we do that, they're going to look at us like, oh, they're unprofessional. They don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah.
the dance, and we're like, no.
So we have to,
I
like-
do know it, but, like, I don't want to seem unprofessional by not using my power on rehearsals.
Right.
Yeah. So we can't really use no energy at rehearsals either.
So this is sad anyway.
Yeah, like the performances, it's sometimes really hard because we have the rehearsals, and if we have performance right after, so the rehearsals are like 3 hours before everyone rehearses, so we have to sit and wait and then dance and then like do stuff, and then the performances. When me and Seri were performing not too long ago for the Bora Hit the Stage,
Oh my
we had
God.
rehearsals and there's like a lot of splitting and stuff, so we didn't dance like properly at the
Yeah.
rehearsal because we weren't warm yet.
Yeah.
And then when we were going to perform, we had to like wait for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was like, that's the worst because, like, you feel when they make like the schedule of the concert and then you see, okay, I'm number 11, let's say, but then during the concert it takes longer time than like everyone expected, and then they put other like contestants or
Right.
artists, I guess, in front of you, in like the queue, that's the worst thing for me because I lose all of my energy.
Yeah, you don't get prioritized.
You know what's even worse? When you're placed like at the very end or something, or in the middle, and they're like teenagers or children or young adults performing. When they perform, their parents and the whole public, they just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Like after their
It's so
child is
sad.
done performing, the
They
parents leave and like their friends leave. Like that's
If you're
really
at the end,
sad
your performance
thing.
like not many people.
Like-
yeah, there are like 3 people left.
The audience doesn't really have respect for the artist. Like I'm sure some people here do because they know how it
Right.
feels, but like the parents and the friends, they don't really care.
Right. But I guess our best performance with the biggest audience
Oh yeah.
was when we were performing Highlight and
course.
Save Me with Aki at the
At the
the thing.
the orchestra
There were
thing.
like
Orchestra
over
thing, yeah.
400 people, like the
Yeah.
whole
What, really?
Yeah,
the-
That place with
The whole arena was full.
the underground type of
No, no, no,
No,
not
no,
there.
no.
The underground there were like 30
Fauna Culture House.
Tourism.
people. Yeah.
Got a good performance.
Buddha.
It was the
What?
whole thing. There were
Whole
like
thing was
a
filled.
lot of people.
Whoa.
And we were standing at the we were standing at the backstage or something, and we came out and we just saw people, like lots of people trying to buy tickets and come in. It was
Yeah.
like not possible to see like the windows or anything. There were just like people in the whole
Yeah,
hallway.
we couldn't really walk there. We just had to stand by the backstage and like, yeah, there are people here. And when we finished performing, we went outside because we was offered to go to like be part of the audience.
But we were tired.
But we were tired, so we were just sitting in the stairs, you know.
Yeah, I remember.
There's like
And-
the stairs right outside the hall, I guess.
Yeah, that's not really
concert
important.
hall.
Yeah.
But when we were going, like, when everyone was going inside again after like the break, there was no place to sit. So
Right.
we had to sit up with the like sound technician.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all the way up there.
But in the pause, I remember we were sitting down on like this table, and there were people like
What's-
every 2 seconds.
Sorry,
coming.
sorry. Excuse me. What's a stable?
Table.
Oh, a
This
table?
This table.
A stable and stuff. Just saying.
I know. I heard it. I was like, what?
No,
A
it's this
stable?
And there were people coming and telling us that they liked our performance and they think we're good and everything.
Yeah, there was a guy came up to us and was like, yeah, my kids wanted to come up and say that you were really good, but they didn't dare to. And we were like, oh, but we don't buy. Just come say hi. And he just looked at his kid like at the other side of the crowd, and they were like, no, we're not going over there. And
It
we're
was
like,
really
okay.
cute. It was so nice to have people like actually admire us. So, but people don't usually realize how much it goes into that 3-minute performance.
How much goes into it? Yeah, I agree,
Believe.
Vivi. I agree.
Yeah. And
It's
And
like a
just
whole
getting
month.
supported after the performances as well. It's a very positive thing. That's a thing. That's a fun thing. That's a positive thing.
so
I like that.
Yeah, the performance I guess is the best part of
Yeah, definitely.
being a group. And also, I think we're really close as friends too.
Yeah.
Outside, like, when Seri giving us her hands, we're holding hands right now, just so you know.
We're
Anyways.
shaking them, not giving a very detailed explanation.
We do stuff outside of practice room, like, sometimes we have sleepovers, we have fun at the photo shoots, and we, like, go to cinema.
Oh, can I just say, my favorite part is the photo shoot.
I don't like the photo shoots.
I like
them.
photo shoots.
Like, I don't look good in them, but I like them. It's fun.
I like watching you guys, but I don't like getting taken pictures of. What the heck am I saying? What am I saying?
It's okay, don't worry.
It was fun. It was like my first photo shoot. No, it wasn't. It was my second photo shoot ever in my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
It
since
was my fourth, I think.
it was like a
Fifth?
good one. It felt like it was legit.
Yeah, it was really good. I have your picture on my phone, just saying.
Yeah, it was legit, like,
Plus, the first one that I went to went straight to chicken nuggets. It was a disaster. It was.
Straight to chicken nuggets.
I'm
adding that.
traumatized of that photo shoot, like for real. So I was scared that this one was going to end up being the same, but it wasn't. So you know, it's fun or whatever.
yeah, I liked it because our friend, shout out to Victoria Vic,
Victoria at VDIEK on Instagram.
Victoria
Oh,
dances
Everything.
everything.
Colonel, yeah.
Cornel
that's
Houston.
her.
Anyway, she's a great dancer. I like her style, and she's a great photographer, filmmaker. You all should check out her YouTube too. Don't
She has a
promote it.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome off.
She just films her brother doing stuff.
Shout out. And yeah, so she's really good at taking pictures and editing, so our photos are usually always high quality.
Taken by her, yeah.
And yeah, when you joined, we were like, the second you joined, we couldn't like do a photo shoot because we didn't have time, so we just had a me photo shoot in our practice room. Remember?
Oh
No.
yeah.
With the
Yeah,
glasses.
Yeah,
and
with the
hoodies.
glasses.
Right!
With the hoodies and stuff.
Like
yeah,
really
I
bad
remember.
quality, but it was fun.
That is-
What did we learn? Like when
What?
you learned? No, when you joined us, did we learn anything?
Shootout.
Yeah, we learned shootout. We were gonna do a shootout cover to see if she could be our member.
But we gave up.
We gave up because we didn't have time, and we
because it was
decided.
harder than my life.
And we
Wow.
just decided like, yeah, she's good enough. Let's.
Let's just
yeah,
go.
she's good enough. Let's
Because
just
it
go.
was, we're having a performance 2nd of February. We're performing with singing and dancing.
For the first time.
Yeah, and it was going to be only Seri, Aki, and me. So we had everything like ready. We were going to learn the dance.
We were currently recording.
Yeah, we were already recording the backing track.
So we were like, yeah, if anyone joins Endless, they won't be able to dance or perform with us
yeah.
until February.
Yeah.
But then Nisa came and she was like, damn, she's good. We can't like just let her go.
She was just really good at dancing.
And we couldn't really let her wait for like 3 months.
Yeah, we couldn't do that. So we just like picked a new song without ViVi. I remember you were
No,
there.
it was me who suggested the song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
never mind.
And then we were like, yeah, okay, I want to be this one, I want to be this one. And then you two were like, okay, I want to be Rose, I want to be Jisoo. And then me and
I was
Vivi
like, yeah, I want to be Jenny.
we were looking at each other and like, yeah, I want to be...
Yeah,
yeah.
Because usually in different songs, we always like, both of us want to have some rap parts. And then we're like, yeah, so...
You can expect me to next time. I'm done with being a vocalist.
yeah, everyone is.
I'm coming for your part,
Can't relate.
sweeties.
I'm never.
We can
rapping
perform-
Is, no.
We can perform Cypher, so you can be like...
Cypher.
You
Yeah.
can be Supreme
I can
Boy.
just stand there and be
Supreme
like,
Boy.
whoa, let's go. I can be in the background vocals, be like, yo yeet. Okay, sorry, I had to.
Yo yeet.
Yo.
Yeah, yeah. It's
What?
so nice when we perform and people like, Endless! It's
Oh
so
yeah,
nice.
it's usually our friends, but it's still really nice.
It's usually just Tito, but yeah.
Yeah. And our favorite, when they mispronounce our stage names.
How-
Sissy.
I hold a grudge, okay?
She was once
Sissy?
called Sissy. ViVi
On
was
stage.
called Sissy
What?
on stage.
It was the time we were
Really?
performing for the like...
For the
500
good
people.
performance.
Oh my god.
So there were like the guy. He seemed really nervous actually. So we
Yeah.
were like walking around like, okay, so it's Endless, Aki, Seri, and Vivi.
Vivi.
Okay, Vivi. And then he noted it down, but he didn't bring his note out, right?
Why?
Because he was going to seem professional, so he just had it in his pocket. And then we're like, yeah, so the next performance, and the group name is
Endless.
Endless.
Yeah, with the Norwegian as accent.
We were like slap
No,
space.
it's endless. But
Yeah.
and then he was going to introduce us, so we're like, yeah, okay. So the members are Seri, Aki, and Sissy.
And like me, Aki, and Seri were standing in like different sides of stages. I was on the one side of the stage, Aki was on the other, and Seri was in the middle. And all
Behind
was
the
just like,
curtains. Behind the curtain.
yeah. And I was just like face pound at the same time.
Yeah.
Legit. Yeah, and we're like, yeah, never mind, okay, we're just going to perform. I'm Sissy now.
Okay, I'm just wondering, what song was you guys originally going to do?
To
When?
singing and dancing.
Oh yeah, but
Triple T, Born to Be Wild.
you have never heard of it, right? We
No.
neither. Us
It-
neither.
I had,
Us.
but I had forgotten about it. But basically, it's Hyoyeon from Girls' Generation, and Min from Miss A, and Tokwon.
Do you know the dude that did like a thing with Hyojin Choi from 1 Million? Like the dude that danced in high heels?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
him.
him.
Yeah,
That's
anyway,
it.
so, we
So
were
they were a group.
like a
That is
sub-unit, I
legit
guess. No,
nice.
not a
I
sub-unit.
know.
They were a group.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was not a song.
And the song was them three and JYP.
Yeah, it was JYP. So there were like these stars like, yeah, Hyoyeon, Min, Kwon.
Of course.
And it was just him screaming, "Go get it, whatever.
What did
Go,
you
go, get it."
JYP is
Something
a funny
like
man.
JYP is a legend. Can we just like
And the
appreciate-
thing
Let's
is that he,
appreciate.
like in the MV, he is the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Is it just like him showing off his biceps and saying "Go, come get it," whatever he
He
says?
doesn't even have a shirt on.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
in
Why
like
is that
red
me?
lightning.
Yeah, have red lighting.
What?
JYP is our dad.
What? Our dad. He's just our
No.
dad, y'all.
You better not.
I hope not.
Yeah, so we were going to perform that, but it didn't happen, and we're going to perform As If It's Your Last. And what are our future goals? Like,
I don't know.
To get lit.
Aren't we
My
already?
future goal. Okay, personally for our group, I don't know if we agree on this
yeah, we never
or
talked about it,
whatever.
actually.
But I wanna like be able to perform in front of people who came there to see us perform.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really want people to be inspired by us.
Yeah, like what we do. I think what we do like is really hard. So we're like the first people to do a lot of things as a group, especially in our region. I think.
Yeah, in our region.
Yeah, like we're doing it. I think we're the first ones. There are like cover groups, yeah, but they're not
Yeah.
not that they're like doing composing. And
Yeah, we do like
such.
music and dance and projects and photo shoots and everything. We're like,
we're
like-
a whole company,
yeah, like a whole.
just
Yeah.
without like we don't even have,
Without the money.
Without
We
the
don't-
money.
like, we
and
don't have the
and
money
own
and we-
studios.
yeah,
and
like
the own
independent
practice
idols,
room.
I guess, but we're just like trying our best because
just not idols,
yeah,
Just not like.
independent.
Yeah.
artists that do all of the stuff.
Oh yeah, I have another goal. I want to release our own good song
Yeah.
with
the
choreography and perform it.
I really want
Yeah,
to perform
I
like
really
that.
want to.
It's like wow, because when we get compliments and comments from people like, "Oh, this is so cool, I wanted to," I feel like so special because I think
What do you mean we're good? No.
I think it's really nice when people look at us do stuff and are like, "Wow, I want to do that too. I'm going to work too."
Yeah.
And then we get like audition. People want to audition for a group, and that is weird to
that
me.
is shocking to me,
Yeah,
honestly.
like people are actually like filling out forms to audition, and then they come audition for us, and they
or do they?
or
Yeah.
do
Do they
Just
come?
throwing shade.
Anyways, so when people like, do you want to like come and watch us practice or watch our videos? It's just so nice.
But the thing is that we have a global audience as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We
do?
do, yeah.
I don't know anything.
Because didn't you see our random dance game
They're
video?
like
Did you see
Spanish,
the
Korean,
They're Korean, Spanish, American people.
American people?
Canadian people.
Yeah,
We like
American
Canadian people. What?
Also Swedish, I think.
Yeah,
I saw this
Swedish.
comment
Yeah.
today, like, oh my god, like, why doesn't this happen in Sweden or Germany? I don't
And
remember.
Denmark.
That's
like
lit.
everywhere because we do content in mostly English, or we try to
You would try to.
make it more global because in our group of 4 people, only one of us is Norwegian.
Yeah.
Love you.
Excuse me, I'm 50% Norwegian.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Go
I
away.
am.
Like we speak a lot of languages in this group. Don't we speak like 7 languages?
Okay, can
or
we
more?
name all of the languages we
Okay.
speak? Starting from Vivi.
Okay,
What
so
languages do you speak?
my mother tongue is Lithuanian. I speak Norwegian, that we all do, and I speak English and also Korean to like conversational level.
Okay,
I could say that. So 4.
cool.
And you? Lisa?
I speak. Okay, my sister is gonna come for me, but I speak Swedish. Okay,
Okay,
I
take
do, and I take French at school, so I can also like hold a casual conversation in
Yes.
French, basically.
That's 6.
And that's it, Lamau.
Like English and Norwegian, yeah.
Yeah, and English and Norwegian,
Yeah.
but you already said
And
it.
Seri?
So.
From the ones not said already, I speak Russian because I come from Russia. Yeah. Anyway,
I come from Russia.
I speak English very well, as you can see.
Here?
As you can, you speak English
Anyway.
so well.
I speak London
I
good.
also learned Chinese at school. I'm not very good, but I do learn it. So
Yeah.
So you can
that's
speak
8 languages.
And
So far.
I speak Spanish and Japanese in addition to English and Norwegian.
So we have 10 languages, we're 4 people. We speak 10 languages.
That's cool.
It's
We like-
legitness.
We like cultures. We like people.
Do
We like food. We don't
Yeah.
like people, we like food.
Indeed.
We don't like people.
I don't like
Why
people.
don't we
What
like-
is people? I've never heard of it before.
Oh yeah, because we're not people, you know.
Yeah, what's that?
What are we?
We are chicken nuggets.
I'm no.
Yes, you is.
Am
We all
I?
are. You just are not fried yet.
Okay, so other future goals,
Are there any
guys?
goals, like-
Yeah, I want to be able to travel around the world performing.
Ooh.
That is a very, very big.
That's like a
goal.
10-year goal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a goal that we may not even be able to
Right.
reach, but that is a motivation
Yeah.
like thing
I
for
like
me
it.
because like I am going to Japan soon,
Yeah.
and maybe I will be able to dance while I'm there. Maybe I find a group where like
Triggered.
but like while I'm there, what am I going to do? I can't dance alone. That's
Yeah, yeah.
fucking boring.
Because like our group, we're very positive about our goals, but at the same time we're realistic.
We
Because-
try to be.
Yeah, we try to be realistic because we don't know how long we're going to stay together. Because Aki's going to go to Japan to study
University, yeah.
university and stuff, and me and Seri are going to most likely study in Korea
We
for some
hope
time.
so.
And there's Nisa. We love
I'm just
you.
gonna be here.
And we like we're not sure how long we're going to stay together and how long endless is going to be a thing because
But
Me-
it's good now.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's good now because me and Seri tend to carry endless around with us,
Yeah.
and we are like we're the like first and original endless members that made endless, so we carry endless around with us. So it's going to change a lot. We're not sure how long it's going to be.
But like,
Like, continue.
for now, we just like try to make the most of our time
Yes.
together.
But all 4 of us share a dream and like interest in being artists in future or like doing something related to that, like you said, like doing a world tour with
Maybe
whatever.
not a world
But, like,
tour,
you-
but be able to like travel to another country.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Even
for
another
example,
country.
For
Yeah.
example, for like going to Hallyu.
Yeah, European Hallyu. We're going to find out. Maybe we're going to or European Hallyu if everything works
Hasn't
out.
it already happened or something?
It's happening in August.
August? Are you sure?
Yeah, it came out the.
What if we're in
registration.
Korea by then?
Then I'm gonna slap all of you.
No, it's.
Wasn't it in March, April?
Yeah,
Anyway,
April. I meant to say April. Sorry, I don't speak.
yeah.
How did you make April?
Yeah, how did you-
She doesn't know the months in either
Yeah.
English or Norwegian or Lithuanian.
Yeah, I just
Don't
mixed it up,
judge.
so I don't know.
She just knows the numbers.
Yeah, me.
As we said, like we do stuff and we love seeing other people do that too. And there has been a lot of like dance cover groups coming, newer groups here in Bergen.
Yeah.
Oh,
in Northern
yeah.
Norway.
Like people who has been auditioning for us that hasn't made it has been making their own groups.
Yeah.
And I think that's great.
That's really good.
That's great because they didn't make it into our group, that they
Yeah.
didn't see that as a
failure.
failure,
Yeah.
that they could improve.
I think it's really important that people go their own way, do their own stuff. And I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I forgot it too.
Holy
No!
Maloney!
This.
Chicken nugget!
Oh yeah. I was gonna say that like we have been a group for almost a full year. Like we have been dancing for longer, but we have been endless for almost a year now, and we have had a lot of like
Drama.
different things happen to us. So with new groups and new people that are new to dancing and want to do like
Yeah, that was
something
what I was
similar, we just want to like really share our experience with them and help them along the way as well.
Yeah, we don't want to be like, oh, you're stealing our spotlight. We
Yeah.
should like try to destroy your group or whatever.
If we can see it as a way that we are their seniors in some way, we want to be like the good seniors that
Yeah.
actually helps, and not the cocky ones that are like, oh no, you will never be as good as we are, because we don't think we are
Like, we don't
we
think
can
we're,
we,
like-
we can't say that, oh, we are a lot better than all of you, because we started somewhere too.
yeah,
We don't see ourselves as professionals. We just like work really hard.
so we have experience. That's the thing. We have experience with a lot of stuff happening, and we want to help other people doing the same thing as us.
Yeah,
So not do the same mistakes as us.
and not have a mental breakdown when their practice rooms get taken away.
yeah, like we just want to help, you know.
So come to us for advice.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who ask us stuff, and we help with the practice rooms and everything.
Yeah.
But
Nisa.
we got a question about how we got into dance and when did we got
Oh
into
yeah.
dance.
Can we answer that? Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. You can
sure.
start.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make myself sound really old, but
Me.
I got into
You
dance. Shut up. I'm going.
Just Nisa laughing for 5 minutes. Everyone is dying here.
They're falling off.
What?
Okay, anyways, just like
I'll
talk
mute your
journey-
microphone.
That was me playing. Just talk your journey through it until endless.
Okay, so I got into dance in 2011, I think. Started with Japanese dance. But I soon moved over to like Korean stuff, starting with Girls' Generation actually.
That's cool.
But the first dance I learned was, I think it was Brown Eyed Girls. What was it called? Abracadabra.
Oh,
I wasn't born back then.
Yeah,
Me
that was.
neither.
I think that was the first dance I actually learned. But I don't really remember. But then I
How old were
started.
you?
Huh?
How old were you, like?
12.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 12. In 2011, I was 12.
Yeah, I'm 12 now. Anyways.
But then I started my own dance group, which was called, or it still exists, but
Hiatus.
no, I
Hiatus.
just graduated from it.
Yeah.
But it's called 6 p.m. Shout out to them. We were
Go watch their covers or like performances. Yeah. they're
Yeah.
Somewhere.
there somewhere. They don't really post things because I was managing everything there. But when I found out that I was going to study in Bergen, I had to like quit the group. Of course,
It was probably hella sad.
Yeah, it was weird because we didn't practice for such a long time. And then I came here, I met some people and started practicing with another group originally here.
Yeah.
But I felt like it didn't really work out. It wasn't anything about the people, but it was about the motivation. The motivation, the people in the group weren't motivated to
Yeah.
do stuff. So then I met ViVi and Seri.
Yay.
Flip, yeah.
And I started dancing with them at the same time as I was in the other group, and it was stressful.
Drama.
Me and like Seri were like, oh yeah, so we're not like trying to get you to join our group. Yes, we are.
We're not trying to steal you, but like come to us.
We're not like do a dance cover together.
So we decided to do a dance cover, and we started doing that, and there was a little bit drama between the groups, but we're not going to discuss that because that's behind us.
That's in the
Yeah,
past.
that's like not a thing.
But the thing is that I eventually quit the original group I was with and decided to join Endless. So I joined in September.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
it's
remember-
been that long.
Oh my god.
Really? Wow. I remember we had the photo shoot and we're like, are you a member of it?
Like I like to think that I like the first practice we had. I like to think of myself as I joined then.
Yeah,
Because I really dedicated myself.
we
to,
do too.
Because
we
I
really
re-
like to think that.
I
as well.
really dedicated myself to that, like Endless.
Yeah, I remember even before we met you, me and Seri were having a practice at ViVi and we were like going to perform another dance with singing and dancing.
Oh, what?
Hate
Oh yeah.
at UKM, and we were like going to record that. We like recorded demo, but then you came and it was Sunday, so we were having studio time. And then me and Seri were like, oh, so wanna come to the studio with us? So then we started working and doing stuff. We like recorded Hate with you, and then we end up like letting you join the performance. And we're
Yeah.
like, stuff just happened, and you just joined Endless.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was a good time.
And then like I got a snap from Nisa. Participate, you're so quiet. I got a snap from her.
Hi.
She's like, hi, do you
Remember me?
You want to dance with me and like, who are you?
No, I said, can I dance with you?
Yeah, because apparently she saw mine and Sasha's performance, like the very first performance. We weren't endless. We're like,
I was
my God.
there.
we're like 2 o'clock or something, and we're dancing Blackpink, and
Yeah, we met when, you know that practice room you don't like?
yeah, Fisa.
Yeah, we met there, and me and my other friend, we were practicing for this
Yeah.
very awkward performance. We were gonna dance Say My Name, you know, the Produce 101.
Why do I not remember you at all?
I don't know, I don't remember you
you.
either.
I remember you.
But we were there, and Vicky just, I don't know, you guys started playing
Becky, who's she?
K-pop, and I was like, what is this? I was shaking that, and then I just,
Yeah, we performed like 2 months after I got into K-pop.
and then I was like, hi, so yeah, hi, and then we just started talking, and she was like, you gotta come watch our performance, and I was like, okay, and I did.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I don't
I'm
remember
I'm
you.
offended.
I remember like the other girl.
I'm offended.
Which
What is
other girl?
this?
I don't remember her name.
This
like,
other girl we
something-
don't talk about.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, great, amazing.
And yeah, then she just like, I was like, oh, you wanna like have a random dance game or you wanna like join our group? And it was like,
Join our
it was like
group.
a week after we posted the audition applications.
Yeah.
And she was like, what now? And I was like, yeah, sure, just you can audition for us.
I remember I was really skeptical because I
Yeah.
was like,
Because I was
what?
black.
No, I didn't. I didn't even know how you looked like.
Just kidding.
I didn't even know who you were. I just knew that Vivi and Seri kind of knew you, or
ViVi did.
But I literally did not remember seeing you there at all.
I don't remember you either.
But I remember you came to the right time. I was like, yeah, you look kind of like shy, whatever. And then you you were gonna dance rumor from Produce.
and the first thing Seri said, she's going to twerk for us.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you'd like that, huh?
And then we
I
saw you
would.
dance, and like you had some like lacking stuff, your like texture and stuff. But I was so shook,
You had the timing correct.
and you had the
Wow.
facial expressions. You were like, I'm the queen, flips hair. You were like hot.
Flips Richard.
Flips George. George is not a thing anymore. No, I mean Richard. Can you stop?
For people who are going to listen to this and like all of these jokes and inside jokes, you know.
I
What is
swear.
this?
We have two photos just saying George. Or the one,
What?
What?
You did not just do that.
What's wrong
I think
with
you're
you?
banned.
You gotta leave.
you're kicked out.
The
Mute
door,
me.
Richard.
Goodbye.
The door.
Goodbye, guys.
Yeah.
La-la-la-la.
Breaking dispatch right about it. City left endless.
No,
shit.
I'm breaking news.
Breaking news. Seri left endless.
Anyway, so after the
Seri
first,
Terminated
like
her
after the
contract.
first audition, it was our first audition, and we're like, wait, what is happening? Is she like going to join?
Oh yeah. Oh my
And
God.
then we were like,
no.
no, we had an audition.
Second audition.
Second audition.
But I remember, like, after I danced the dance, we had, like, a random dance game or
Yeah,
something.
I still have that
I
video.
was so, like,
Shy.
embarrassed or something. I was just standing there. I was like, what am I gonna do?
And we were
And
like,
you guys were
dancing
just
and
getting
stuff.
lit. And I was just
Yeah.
standing there, like, should I? No, I shouldn't. They
And,
think I'm crazy. I just stood there, like, I should not get lit. I should act properly. So I just
were-
stood there, like,
We
what
were
am I
like
gonna
doing
do?
push-ups to cheer up, and you were thinking that we're going to think you're crazy.
Yeah. Well, you do think I'm crazy now, so I
Yeah, we
mean,
do.
like,
Yeah,
like,
I
like-
think you are over us. about
Yeah, like my
craziness.
level of craziness is like Jesus, and your level of craziness is like Abraham Lincoln, you know?
What? What do you mean, Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, so that's why we like you.
So,
Or do we?
Nisa,
Yes, you do.
do you have any future goals for Endless?
Do you like
Yeah.
want to stay here? You like
Yeah, like I want to stay in this cult.
What? What cult? I don't mean. This is not a cult.
Oh my god.
I feel like I found my alien friends, you know?
Like, for
in
real.
space.
And now they're holding hands again.
No,
Almost.
is this holding hands?
You're just slapping hands.
What performance would be your biggest goal?
Like,
Like,
everywhere.
oh.
Lamau.
Yeah, so she can't be serious, as you can hear.
No, I can't. Serious
What is
not my
serious?
game.
But you're cool. Like practicing with you, we haven't had any trouble, I guess. Just like like you have to work on your warming up.
Yeah, you do.
But it's like I don't have motivation. It's so boring.
Yeah, but like
How
you
do
have
you
to
have
to force
motivation to
yourself.
dance if you don't have motivation to like
Because
warm up,
warming
so
up
you
is
don't
not
get
the
hurt?
same as dancing. I mean, it's fun getting hurt.
Wow.
I relate.
What?
Mia says you breaking your ribs the day before performance, basically.
What the
We
frick?
we hit each other a lot. Like,
you
on
hit
accident.
everybody else.
Yeah, I do.
accident.
I'm just standing there like, oh, this is abusive.
Like poor noses. We always hit each other in the nose like doing dance moves and like, oh, oops.
Ooh, sorry.
I have like fly through the practice through the practice
Flowed.
room.
Flow.
Through the practice room so many times because of Seri hitting me.
Love you.
And then there's me and Seri that just crashes. We crash.
Yeah.
Y'all crash here let's hear it. All the time.
Hello, Tuten.
Yeah, talking of the languages we can speak.
We don't know any languages. It's more, we're not bilingual, we're like bilingual.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Good bilingual.
Meow.
What are you doing?
Vicky, your mic is really loud. You're
It's
the yellow one.
Yeah.
Because she's yelling into the mic.
It's okay, we
I'm
can
the
like shut
orange
me up.
one. I'm the orange one?
Why are we talking
I
about
don't
that?
know.
What? Yeah.
Well,
I
anyway.
think you're the blue
Anyway,
Yeah, I think so too. Meow.
Nisa.
Uh-huh.
You haven't performed with us really yet.
No.
We just had like this UQM promotion video that we made a choreography for ourselves. It was like first time making choreography as a group, second time making choreography as a group.
What was the first time?
We made for our
Oh,
rap for
yeah.
Bergen.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my
That was like
God.
a solid 10 seconds, but sure.
Yahoo!
What's happening, y'all?
What is
So, shut up.
Oh.
Our performance is first performance together is going to be in February 2nd.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Are you
before
looking
that.
forward to it?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I'm going to
excited.
leave. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm like really nervous because I've never
I am
Like,
extremely
danced
nervous. Sung.
sung
Me neither.
at
Me
the same
neither.
time, so I'm just like
I am so
yeah,
nervous.
like-
I'm gonna go home after this
and I'm gonna cry.
and will like run around my house while singing because
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
think that's-
scared.
You guys don't know how many videos I've watched on YouTube, like how to sing while dancing.
I have watched a lot of like
And,
how
like,
to
breathing
sing,
techniques
you
and
know.
stuff.
How to breathe
How
while
to
dancing. No,
sing
singing.
what?
Yeah, I don't know how to sing.
Yes,
I just
you do.
I'm just doing stuff.
Yeah, and it sounds good, so it's okay.
Oh my god, really? Thank you.
Yeah,
My heart is actually touched.
I'm scared of
because you're
getting
touching it
feedback.
yourself.
Yeah, because I'm scared of getting good feedback and I'm scared of getting bad
No,
feedback.
not feedback.
Oh what? Oh yeah,
Feedback.
from the microphones.
Oh
Like
yeah.
somebody did the one time that you guys sometime that was hilarious.
Because we're
Oh,
going to
I
dance and we don't
remember.
have like earpieces. We have just the microphones and like the
Handheld.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be a problem though. I don't.
because people like jump around while singing, so I don't think it should be. But like if we get feedback, like
I will
I-
scream.
I have trauma from feedback because I have it hurt my ear one time when I got feedback, and then the speaker like exploded.
Whoa,
my
that's
God.
legit.
So I have kind of trauma from feedback.
Don't worry, sweetie. We'll
we're
like
going to find out on the rehearsal.
on rehearsals, yeah.
Because
So
if
if
it's
something goes wrong, we can like fix it, Susan. We don't care. Fix it.
Susan is there.
Because like oh okay. Anyways, because if we have like the mouth like the microphone that's not handheld.
Earpiece, yeah.
Yeah, earpiece. No, there's no earpiece.
Like the earpiece microphone, you know.
Yeah, they
know
don't
what they're
usually
called.
have.
I don't know what it's called
Bele.
in English, but they're called mig in Norwegian.
Mig?
Anyways, they don't usually
Like
have feedback.
mosquito?
Yeah, mosquito.
Mosquito.
But we
Oh,
can't
wow.
really use them because we can't control the high notes and the rap and oh.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna hear us
Please do-
breathe,
do
and
your
we're gonna
job,
be breathing
microphones.
like crazy chicken nuggets, and it's gonna be lit, and Lama.
And Nisa
Dude.
is talking bullshit.
No, what's bullshit? I've never heard. Don't say that word.
PG 80, fuck this.
Do you guys remember when we were going to learn fantasy?
Fantasy.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, I never learned it.
We learned it.
Oh my gosh, because I couldn't do the dance, And then
I
I went
remember.
home and I practiced my ass off, and when I finally knew how to do it, you guys were like, "Oh yeah, no, we're changing it." And I
I'm
was just
sorry.
Like, what is this world? What the
What?
heck? I cried.
Yeah, we were scammed. We were going to like do a dance, and we could have danced anything. But you're like, oh, you have to have something royalty free, like music.
Yeah, like they asked us for our own royalty-free track, but then they ended up not using it anyway.
Like in this promotion video that we were like, yeah, you get like 10 seconds, we got 3.
Not
We
even
didn't even get
that,
3,
like
we got,
2 seconds
like
or
1.5
1 and a
or something.
half.
So kinda triggered there.
A
Because
little.
I bust my knees for this.
Yeah, like,
for
we
real.
put so much effort into this.
We made like a 20-second choreography in like 1 or 2 weeks, and that's a lot.
No, we didn't. We made it like in a day. The choreography was made in a day.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
just
But we practiced
Yeah,
it for like a
cleaned it.
week.
Because we made like, we didn't want to make like, go to the left, go to the
Yeah.
right, crisscross.
We just-
have a choreography.
So we just like made a really complicated and really quick choreography. So it was really hard to practice because like there was no way to know who was doing it wrong and who was doing it right because we made it.
Right.
It was very difficult with the counts too. There was no counts.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you mean counts?
And it was so cool, but the only screen time we got was like us standing. Legit, the screen time was so short, they couldn't even like see us do a move, basically.
Oh my god.
And I got bruises for the second time in my life.
I got bruises for the 31st time in my life.
Yeah,
I
had the
I
bruises of my
never
life.
get bruises, and I was just so happy. I was so happy. I was like, yay, bruises.
Yay, bruises! You know, new experience joining Endless. But like, yeah, I really want to travel to Hallyu and perform in other countries. Perform, hopefully Omuna happens again.
Oh yeah, I wish it does.
Because then we could perform in Oslo and
Oslo.
Oslo.
We could like go on a
Oslo.
trip because Aki is
We're going on a
18
trip.
plus.
Yeah, he's 18, over 18.
He's
so
80.
I will slice you.
I love you too. We can like stay at a hotel without our parents.
Our parents.
Get lit.
No, we just need someone like to book the hotel for us because we can't if we're
We can check in.
under 18. 18.
Stop.
What's your English?
80.
Who is my English? I don't know her.
How long have we kept it going now?
Like an hour
Can you-
and
A
8
lot.
minutes.
I think we could like
We
And
should
yeah,
probably
'cause-
round it.
Hunties, I need
No,
to
let's
go.
do like one more and then end it.
What question do you?
I don't know. Don't we have anything more? Like,
Oh.
I think we
what's
should
your
just round it
favorite
down.
color?
Blue, because blue is effing beautiful.
Anyways, we can round it off here because
We don't have anything more to talk about.
or
Yeah,
if you
that's
should
great.
have like this podcast was kind of long. I hope there's anyone who has been listening until here.
What do you mean? It's pre-recorded.
Yeah, exactly. And if anybody's gonna listen, we hope they listen through the whole thing, because if not, they're gonna die. Wow.
I see. Let's play rock paper scissors.
No.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
let's go. Rock, paper, scissors,
Wait.
shoot,
scissors.
rock.
I killed all y'all caterpillars. Leave us.
So yeah, thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening. Check out our YouTube channel, Endless
And
Official.
follow me on Instagram because I need followers.
Follow Endless Official _ on Instagram.
And Nisa Valentine. Hashtag self-promoting.
Stop.
See you or listen you next time.
1, 2, 3, bye.
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 Rip Roni.
Rip Roni.